Um, First off, I really want to thank the worship team because it was very beautiful worship. I especially like that song, "Nothing I Hold On To," because the lyrics were very beautiful, and I was really just enjoying it until. And I will climb this mountain with my hands wide open, because I'm a logical person and I didn't understand how you can climb a mountain with your hands wide open. So I was there listening to this song because they repeated it quite a number of times. What does this symbolize? And then it came, there's nothing I hold on to, right? So, that's what it means. We're going to climb something that is so tough without our hands, but we will do it with you, heavenly parents and true parents. And today I will talk about a very big mountain that I feel is overshadowing our community in Europe. It started off as a small hill, maybe a bump in the road, but it has been left unattended for a very long time and is now towering over us. And the reason that I want to talk about this today is because I feel that if we keep letting this mountain grow, it will become a wall that will divide all of us. So, here I am, the 25-year-old to save the day again, because no one else will talk about this. Yes, I will be speaking about the situation. No negative impliances, but the situation that we have at hand with ESGD. The big purpose of my tour here in Europe was to talk about Chambumoron, right? And I write daily letters to mother, and the more that I toured Europe, the more I had a deeper understanding about this situation that we have. So, naturally, I mentioned this a couple times in my letters because I wanted to know how mother might be feeling about this, how mother might be thinking about this situation we have. And I, for the past 2 months, um, spoke about it maybe 7 times, 8 times, and the answer that I got was nothing, actually, silence. And usually mother gives me some opinions or comments when she feels the need. But considering that ESGD is very closely related to Chambungmuron, I thought that maybe she might have something to say, but she didn't. And why might that be? I thought for a very long time, and I came to the conclusion that the only reason that it can be possible is because she loves them, she loves our elder brothers and sisters at ESGD, and she knows that the moment she makes an official statement about this mountain will become a wall, and this wall will divide the two. Because we have to understand the history of ESGD. I don't know as deeply as you guys do, but I have very shallow understanding, but enough to speak about it. I know that back in 2008 around, our brothers and sisters at ESGD, centered on Patrick, Garris, and Julius, started workshops and I guess a semi-official organization which took care for our second generations because they were the first batch and they didn't really have any of that care as they were growing up. So they felt that to help our second generation, younger brothers and sisters, we needed something like ESGD is today. And that is very respectful because they did what was required. However, problems started, especially with the leadership. We will not go into detail about that because I do not know all the details, and also I don't want to be here blaming anybody, okay? But because of clashes with the leadership, ESGD gradually started to grow distant, and I can guess that maybe they started to get in anger, which was mainly directed towards the leadership. But up till then, personally, I don't think that this is a problem, because it's natural that if you are passionate about something and you feel that something should be done a certain way, but the people that you are following, like the leaders, don't have that same opinion, you don't always have to follow, you know. We might have this Cain-Abel relationship, but we always have to remember that the Abel has to gain the respect of Cain. It's not vice versa, you know. It's not follow first, then respect. You have to gain the respect, hence the Cain will follow. So it's okay up till there. However, personally, I think this became a problem. A line was crossed with the statement of Chanbumuron. Because under normal circumstances, in a normal organization, it is okay to have problems with the prime leader. But we are not in normal circumstances. We are living in an age where basically, for the Christians, Jesus is with us. True parents, true mother is still with us. That's why, under normal circumstances, this would make sense. But this line that they have crossed with Chanbumuron is not something that can be solved with conversation. Jesus is with us. You know, I've been witnessing in Albania. He's been witnessing in Albania with Empower. I met some Christian boys in Shkodër. That's a city. As I was talking with them, they tried to witness me, and the thing they told me was Jesus is still alive. So maybe I thought that was symbolic. Okay. Suddenly he's saying that Jesus is alive and he's in the clouds. He's in space somewhere. He's flying around. And I said, oh, is spiritually alive? No, he's breathing in a physical body. And I'm like, how? How does this make sense to you? But to them, he's Jesus, you know? But you have to understand that we're a faith-based organization. So, I mean, once you start going a different path, the only path that's left is separation. Because it's not me, or sorry that I'm saying names, but President Song or Michael here that you're going against. It's Jesus, it's true parents, right? It's difficult. You're going to have to become, the only road down that path is becoming like Sanctuary or a different sect, because you cannot coexist. But I don't think that is what you want. I don't think that is what you want, because I know who you are. I know you're our elder brothers and sisters who just want to fucking protect us. Okay? That is who you are. And you also have to remember what you stand for. After I had my worship at Cheonmyeong yesterday, a sister came up to me and she told me that she feels I should be more careful speaking at ESGD, because she knows how many young second generation look up to you guys and have been influenced in a positive way by you guys. And you mean so much to them. You mean so much to them. And they will be torn, they will be split if you keep walking down this path. It's not a problem with you and the leadership. The problem is with Chanbumuron and with True Mother, okay? You don't have to make friends with Michael. You don't have to be friends. I don't give a shit. Okay? But you cannot cross this line. Because if you keep going down that path, there is no paradise at the end of this. You have to see that there is only division. But I also told that sister, don't worry, because I trust my elder brothers. I trust Garrus, Patrick, and Julius still fucking love us. Okay? And I trust that they will not split us in half. Because that is what they will do if they go down this path. It's okay to have personal opinions about Chanbumuron. You don't have to take it. It's okay if you're a member, okay? But once you represent an organization, you have to think about what your actions do. I'm only 24 and I understand this. Okay, I'll stop with the offenses. I really didn't want to. I'm getting emotional. I'm short-tempered. I didn't mean any of this. Sorry. This is supposed to be just me as not as true family, but as a younger second generation, third generation brother, asking you not to split us apart. Because when mother passes away, and this situation is still like this, what do you think will happen? Do you think we can suddenly magically combine together? That is why mother is keeping the silence. It's not because you're influenced in Europe or whatever you think it is, I don't know. But it's because she loves you and us and everyone in this room. So please, I beg you, representing the next generation who are preparing to embark on a long journey where our true parents will not be here anymore. Because they are one, they are singular, and they will not come back. They haven't existed in the past. They won't exist in the future. They only exist now. And if we're already having fucking problems, sorry. Yes, sorry. I don't think we will be able to survive. And at the core, I know that is what you want. Because at the end, we are not the enemy. We are brothers and sisters, and we are family. And please don't forget this. This also goes out to the community of UK, because I heard that you have your complications. Let's not talk about that. But it's okay for brothers and sisters to fight and have their conflicts. But the important thing is to just, at the end of the day, you should shake hands, slap each other on the back and say, F you too. But we're still brothers and sisters. And I hope that this can be the culture going forward. Because we're going to need a lot of it if we're to survive this new age that we are about to face. And we have to think about that. I'm sorry I dropped so many F-bombs. I wasn't planning to. I only planned 1 or 2. But that's life. And I really hope that you guys have a wonderful Sunday service. Thank you.